Professor B. Davis from Sunken Diamond here at the Stanford Regional here in Palo Alto, California, as the Stanford Cardinal with a dramatic come-from-behind victory Saturday night here at Sunken Diamond here at Klein Field on the campus of Stanford University in Palo Alto, California, winning by a score of 5-4. The Pepperdine Waves jumped on starter Brett Mooneyham, who only lasted 2 1/3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, with only 2 strikeouts for a 4-0 lead. Stanford chipped away at the lead, their first one of the game, on a home run by first baseman Brian Raggi in the top half of the 4th inning to cut the lead to 4-1. But then in the top of the 6th inning, Stanford scored 3 runs on a wild pitch and a controversial play. 2 additional runs scored on a catcher's error when the ball ricocheted off the foot of the catcher's glove, and the ball continued to roll. 2 runs scored to tie the game at 4-4, but then a big RBI double by shortstop Kenny Kruger, and that ended up scoring the game-winning run. Ended up scoring by Tyler Gaffney that put Stanford ahead by a score of 5-4. A.J. Vanegas went 3 2/3 innings, giving up 1 hit, no earned runs, with 8 strikeouts. He ended up getting 8 strikeouts in the game. He's our Metro PCS Player of the Game, as he was the big win. Also, with the win, Stanford is now 2-0 in this regional. They will play the winner of the Pepperdine Fresno State losers bracket. That game will be tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The winner of that game will take on Stanford tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Stanford with a win will win the Stanford Regional and will advance to the Super Regionals. If the winner of from the losers bracket wins tomorrow night, Game 7, decisive game, will be right here Monday night at 6 p.m. if necessary on Monday night. Also, let's check out some NCAA regional scores from all around the nation. In the Baton Rouge, Louisiana regional, LSU 7, Oregon State 1. Louisiana Monroe eliminates Belmont by a score of 6-3. In the Chapel Hill regional, it was East Carolina over Cornell 10-6. St. John's over North Carolina by a score of 5-4. So that means North Carolina will take on East Carolina in the losers bracket tomorrow. In other regional action, Virginia over Army 9-1. Appalachian State over Oklahoma 5-4. In the College Station, Texas regional, TCU over Dayton 28-12. Texas A&M and Mississippi over Texas A&M 6-3. And the Columbia Regional, Coastal Carolina eliminates Manhattan 11-1. South Carolina 5, Clemson 4. The 2-time defending national champs, they win in 12 innings over Clemson. And the Coral Gables Regional, a shocker down in the Coral Gables Regional in Miami, Missouri State over Miami 12-2. That's a big stunner. Controversy of that series. Miami probably had no business or should not have even been hosting the regional. A lot of people thought Kentucky could host the regional, but Miami in the 2 games in the Coral Gables Regional were outscored by a combined score of 22-4. It was not great times for Coach Jim Morris down there in South Florida. It's going to be a long, long summer for the Miami Hurricanes baseball program. UCF over Stony Brook 9-8. In the Oregon Regional, Indiana State, Austin Prairie over Indiana State eliminates them 1-0. Austin Prairie, the Indiana State heads home. Oregon over Cal State Fullerton 7-5. In the Gainesville Regional, College Charleston eliminates Bethune-Cookman 8-2. Florida over Georgia Tech 6-2. In the Gary, Indiana Regional, Kentucky eliminates Valparaiso 8-1. They're still alive. Kent State over Purdue 7-3. And in the Houston Regional, Sam Houston State eliminates Prairie View 4-2. And Arkansas beats Rice by a score of 1-0. So there you have it. The Bay Area Sports Weekly NCAA college baseball scores Our Metro PCS player of the game tonight in the Stanford game, we're going to give it to right-handed pitcher for the player of the game, A.J. Venegas. 3 2/3 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs with 11 strikeouts. As a reminder, BayAreaSportsWeekly.com is sponsored by Metro PCS. Metro PCS is the official sponsor of BayAreaSportsWeekly.com. And as always, for the latest college baseball scores and regional news and updates and so much more, please go to NCAA.com. NCAA.com is the official home of NCAA College Baseball Championship. And as always, for the latest sports scores and breaking news, BayAreaSportsWeekly.com, your 24-hour news service. From Sunken Diamond at Klein Field, here at the Stanford Regional in Palo Alto, California, this is Brian Professor B. Davis from BayAreaSportsWeekly.com, your 24-hour news service.